Sunday, and God brought Jennifer and trained in our church. And when we met, and the head of the program we were doing, they were like, okay, you could learn this and then help the people in the church to read the Bible and other people to read it. And I was like, okay, it's a good thing for me to attain. So when I came here on Monday and Tuesday, I was for the training. And the first day was like, this is so hard. And the second day, it was very great. And when they called me that they had this little girl of about 10 years old and she cannot read, I was like, okay, this is an opportunity for me to practice that which I've learned. So I said, okay, it's okay, she can come to my place, so I see what I can do. When she came, the first day, that was the day before yesterday, she was not able to read 3 words. Even 3 letters words, she was not able to. Like I wrote her, she was like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, God, how am I going to do this? I wrote man, she was not able to read it. I was like, okay, no problem. Then I started introducing her to I started with the alphabet. I introduced her to the alphabet. She picked, I gave her the sounds. She followed the sound. Then I told her that if she wants to know it, the first thing will be to know how to write. Then in the writing material that was given, there is this method they use that even a blind, you can teach a blind how to write an A of just 1, 2, and 3. So I introduced that to her and she was able now to know how letters are written without cramming them. Then from there now, I introduced her to all of the sound and to one story on the first day. Then she went back home. Then today, in the morning, I was with her for 2 hours. When she came, I was like, okay, can you repeat what we did yesterday? And she was very good in that. And from there, she started smiling because the first day she was not smiling. And then she would smile. Okay, I was like, okay, if you can remember this, then you're really advancing. So I said, okay, now I am not going to write on the board for you to copy. I'm going to see if truly you know it and not like just seeing it and cramming it. Then I said, okay, we're going to take book 1 again, and I'm going to dictate it and you write yourself, not me writing for you to copy. So when I started, I was still afraid that she would not do it. When I said, man, she made and then she wrote She copied it, man. I was like, wow, this is great. She went to the next one. Said, you see, I was like, God, is this how she can pick it? And she was able now to read from book 1 to book 6, and she was able to copy that book 1 to 8 to 6 without looking at it from the box. Wow. If we can take, my advice is this: let's take this training very serious. When we go home in the night, let's go over what we have been studying. Okay. In the night, do it. Even if you look like a fool, because I know you sound like a fool when you sit and you say, it sounds funny, but that is the solution to it. If you really want to teach people and you yourself, because I myself, I had some improvement because there were some words that I was still sober in getting them, but just because of this foundation, I mean, it's great. If everyone can put it into practice, it will be the best thing for us all. I think it will be the best in the world. All thanks to going to Jennifer and Don for this great work, because few people will sit and say, okay, let's crack our brains, write something and just give it out to people like that. I mean, few people will do that, but they had to leave Australia to come here for us to do this. So I think the best thing is just for us to show them our success.